Hey there, and welcome. I'm here from the MyOperator team, and in this quick explainer, we're going to show you how to master one of our most powerful features for managing your calls. Ready? Let's dive right in.
So, let me ask you something right off the bat. Are missed calls and long wait times starting to cost you business? You know the feeling. Callers getting frustrated, hanging up, or maybe they get dumped into a voicemail that, let's be honest, doesn't always get checked right away. It's a really common headache.
Yeah, if that sounds familiar, trust me, you are definitely not alone. But here's the good news. There is a super simple and honestly incredibly effective solution waiting for you right inside your MyOperator dashboard. We're about to turn that call chaos into a really smooth, professional experience that your customers are going to love.
All right, let's introduce the star of the show today, the queue list. The best way to think about this is like it's your central command center for intelligent call distribution. Its whole job is to make sure the right call gets to the right person right away. Simple as that.
So what is a queue list, really? Well, in a nutshell, it's a smart routing tool that combines 4 key ingredients. You've got your agents, a ringing strategy, timers to manage how long people wait, and overflow rules to act as a safety net. It's all about handling your calls with some real intelligence and precision.
And what's so cool is how these 4 pieces work together. The agent pool, that just defines who can even get the calls. The ring strategy, that's all about how their phones are going to ring. Is it one by one or all at the same time? Now timers. These are absolutely crucial. They manage the customer's wait time, sure, but they can also give your agents that much-needed wrap-up time between calls to prevent burnout. And finally, you've got schedules and overflow, which is basically your safety net, making sure no call ever gets lost.
Okay, next up, let's talk about what is probably the single most important decision you'll make when you're setting this up, and that's choosing your ringing strategy. But don't worry, I promise we're going to make this choice super simple for you.
When you boil it all down, you've basically got 2 main flavors. First is serial. Think of it like a line. The call rings one agent at a time, in the exact order you set. This is perfect if you want your most experienced agent to always get the first shot. Then you've got parallel. This is more like a free-for-all. A group of agents' phones ring all at once, and it's first come, first served. This one is all about speed.
So this little table here makes it really easy to pick the right one for your team. Look, if you need that skill-based routing, sending calls to your top expert first, you're going to want serial fixed. If your goal is to spread the calls out evenly, to be fair to everyone on the team, then you'll want round robin. And if your number one, absolute top priority is just getting that phone answered as fast as humanly possible, well, parallel is going to be your best friend.
All right, listen up, because here's a huge pro tip. This one comes straight from our support team. When you're setting up those ring timers, make sure you set the timeout to 25 seconds or less. You might be wondering why. Well, it's because anything longer and you run the risk of an agent's personal voicemail grabbing the call. And when that happens, the call gets yanked out of the system and it can be a really confusing and messy experience for your customer.
So, you feeling ready to jump in and build one? Awesome. Let's walk through a quick setup guide. And I promise this is way easier than it might sound. We've broken it all down into just 4 simple, totally manageable steps to get your first queue list up and running perfectly.
Okay, step 1, build your team. Just give your queue a clear name, something like Support L1, and add your agents. Simple. Step 2, set your rules. This is where you pick that ringing strategy we just covered and set up your timers. Step 3, define your hours. You just need to tell the system when you're open for business. And finally, step 4, create your safety net. This is where you decide what happens to calls after hours or if everyone's busy, like sending them to voicemail or another queue.
All right, so you've built it. Now for the big question. How do you know it's actually, working? How can you tell it's making a real difference? Let's talk about what success actually looks like and how you can track it, right from your dashboard.
You should start seeing some really tangible results almost immediately. Your callers, they're going to experience much faster pickup times. You're going to see way fewer missed calls in your reports. And your agents, they will thank you for that dedicated wrap-up time that helps them stay focused and avoid burnout. And of course, you get that peace of mind knowing your overflow rules are catching every single lead and every single support request.
And hey, if you're a data person, if you love hard numbers, here's a really clear goal to shoot for. A well-tuned queue list can and should get your call abandonment rate, that's the percentage of people who hang up while they're waiting, down below 5%. That is a fantastic metric for a healthy customer experience.
At the end of the day, the big takeaway here is this. Setting up a queue list is about so much more than just routing calls better. It's really about unlocking powerful data. For the first time, you can easily track things like average wait times, answer times, and your overall service levels. This gives you the kind of business intelligence you need to keep making things better and better.
So really, there's only one question left. Are you ready to log in and start building your perfect call flow? All the tools you need are right there, waiting for you in your dashboard. Thanks so much for joining me for this quick explainer. And honestly, we can't wait to see what you built.